What's up, my two-piece fam followers? I'm back in the chair. It's a good day to record. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm here with my good brother. We're gonna have some good times, some good talks. He's already laughing. It's time to talk homecoming season. Homecoming mode.
Let's go.
It's starting next week. I think some schools start next week. So I'm going to say what it look like. Let's go. Mike Staples, thanks for being a part of Two Piece today.
Glad to be here.
Word.
Homecoming time. G-Ho's, what we call it, my neck of the woods.
In his neck of the woods. Yeah, he already started. He already started, up all the way up 85 North. All the way up 85 North. So we're going to start off, HBCU culture really resonates with homecoming. And homecoming is not just a week of parties and football game and pep rallies and everything like that. It is a time for the alumni to come back, if you graduated or not. If you walked on campus, you're a part of that culture. If you stayed for 8-10 years, you're a part of that culture. So, you are a member of that family. So homecoming time is for you to come for an extended weekend or maybe a day or two to enjoy, see old faces, see old roommates, see old exes, see old, one night stands, see, just the back. Ooh, did I say something? Did I let it out? Okay. See the band, just be with your family, because when you go to a HBCU, you gain a family outside of your family, because that's where you have been for 4 years, for about 7 to 8 months out the year. Sure. So that is your second home away from home. You know what I mean? So it's homecoming season. Let's talk about the goods, the bads, the uglies, the indifferents, the do's, the don'ts, the haves, the have-nots. Let's go there. Sure. So, of course, I attended the Johnson C. Smith University in Charlotte, North Carolina, 100 Beatties Ford Road, Charlotte, North Carolina, 28216. No Limit Larry attended there.
Shout out.
Our new president, the 15th president, Dr. Valerie Kinlock, class of 1994.
Come on, history.
She attended there. So she is back at home, and we're going to welcome her. I'm sorry, 96. My bad. It was 96. She pledged in 94, a.k.a. let's be exact. Okay. So she graduated in 96, and she's now back home at the helm in the seat to take care of Johnson C. Smith going forward in the future, and she is bold enough to do that. HBCUs are rooted into my family. Everybody on my daddy's side went to the North Carolina A&T State University in Greensboro, where my good friend Mike Staples attended. And graduated. Okay. So he got a degree that says that. Not just say I attended. So I'm going to welcome Mike to the show. Tell us about you. Tell us about your HBCU. Tell us why you chose the HBCU you did. And welcome to the family, man. Hey,
thank you.
Hey.
Happy to be here. Yeah, it is homecoming season indeed. A great time of the year. Through October and
part of November. Yeah.
I am proud North Carolina A&T Aggie alum, industrial engineering. Shout out to McNair Hall.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
I actually originally from Detroit, Michigan. And
the D?
From the D.
What up, though?
It's so cold in the D.
Can I say what up, though?
What up, though?
Okay.
And actually, my first time in the South was going to North Carolina A&T in Greensboro. And that on-campus experience, living in the South, getting out of and growing as an adult, was life changing for me. It was life changing for me, and so I was lucky enough to come to A&T, be a part of the engineering department. Lucky enough to be a part of the Blue and Gold marching machine and march for a number of years. I'm one of them people that was in
extended time
in college a little bit longer than 4 years. I had to find myself a couple times in college, but
and that's what happens.
Yes,
you may not graduate in that 4 years. You take your time
and do
what you got to do.
And it's something, especially with me not knowing. I think about my first homecoming, and I'm gonna tell my age. In 1992.
Word.
My first homecoming.
Okay.
And we actually played Bethune-Cookman, but even just the week of the homecoming and the events and how excited the campus got and what it looked like, it was mind blowing. And
because y'all are pinged as GHO, greatest homecoming on earth.
A&T does have the greatest homecoming on earth, and we claim it.
Y'all claim it very well because people travel, like literally travel from across country to attend this one weekend in Greensboro. And y'all
awesome.
Shut it down.
And I want to be humble because awesome as that is, we also know that there are some other great homecomings, including John C. Smith's homecoming where people travel.
And that's where I saw Mike the first time, where he photobombed me and I didn't even know Mike at the time.
I was hanging out with you.
Hanging out with your frat brothers of the band.
That's right. But you know, you talk about Howard and FAMU and Jackson State and the smaller schools,
South Carolina State, Orangeburg,
cross HBCU networks. We love our homecomings. We love. You mentioned, you know, linking up with some old people. Now I just go for the gospel choir, the gospel concert on Sunday myself. But there are there are a lot of people that you connect with that you hadn't seen, and I love how the homecoming experience is still relevant, even as we have social media, right?
Yeah.
So it used to be just like high school reunions, something like that. If I don't see you for a year or for a couple years, and then I get to see you at homecoming, well, now maybe I get to follow you on social media. It still doesn't mean I'm not gonna hug and kiss on your neck a little bit, kiss on your face a little bit, kiss on your face a little bit more. Dap you up is just as good because I'm still happy to see you.
Right.
Even though, I've been following you on Facebook and I saw that you got a new job.
But
and
you physically see them.
I get to physically see you, and you're on this earth, and I get to see you. And that's what homecoming is. We're still here on this earth. We get to see our peoples, love our peoples. Alumni band is a thing I love. Shout out to alumni band at A&T and all the alumni bands. Smith got my boy Chris Jones. Shout out to Chris Jones over at Smith. All the alumni bands and alumni cheerleaders, alumni football, alumni frats,
pep squad,
alumni Scott Hall, whatever your hall is. You know, just alumni friends. It's just those things that we cherish, and it's an exciting time.
It's exciting.
Year after year.
And the way homecoming comes, like my uncle, rest his soul, Dutch Dilligard, Kappa Alpha Psi, at North Carolina A&T State.
He's gonna be Alpha Nu Chapter.
Yeah. Okay. Shout
out to those guys.
He became so embedded into homecoming to where it became his vacation.
Sure.
Like homecoming for us on campus as students, it started that Sunday. And then it goes through all that week, and you have every day of an event or something. Coronation is on Thursday, pep rally and stuff is on Friday, parties and stuff, panty raids, pool parties, all of that stuff like that back in the day. You know, that's all during the week. And then, of course, Friday, people start coming on campus. Saturday, it's just busting, balls to the wall. And, you got the parade, the midnight breakfast, all that stuff like that. So he would leave Goldsboro, North Carolina, and go to Greensboro on Tuesday.
No, he real.
He was that person of a certain age when he retired. He left on Tuesday night.
Sure.
Checked in at the Four Seasons Sheraton.
Yeah.
And he would be in room, I think it's 142 or something like that. Every year, he always had to get that one room on the first floor. And he was there from Wednesday until Monday. And I was like, why would you do that? People still got to work. Sure. Like, why? But you're retired, so, when you become a person of a certain age. Now, when we were in school, we were just all out, just all ass out,
Which is
all week long, missing class, doing this and doing that. But now we are of a certain age where we got to prepare
sure
for homecoming.
Which is interesting and uniquely for homecoming specifically because it does appeal to all ages, right? And so at one point you're the kid at the parade watching the bands at the parade, and then you're a high schooler trying to sneak on, and then you're a student or a person of age. That's
but then you look at the alumni and be like, why y'all here so early?
Yeah. And then you're a young alumni where you just finished up and you're coming back doing and then you kind of learn, then you become a middle to older alumni,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you're the OG at the Gladys Knight concert. And you
Hey,
there.
Stephanie Mills was good a couple of years ago. Now don't play.
And
that ticket was $250.
And homecoming appeals to all those ages.
I'm telling you.
And to the point
I'm
where
telling
you're bringing your kids or your family, or you're not, but you eventually
could.
you will.
You could,
and
eventually.
your grandkids and that kind of thing.
Correct.
So it's transitional and it goes well across the ages.
So let's dig in a little bit about the preparation for homecoming. Now, with us being of a certain age, and homecoming is still a big part of life for us, and we have a lot of friends and a lot of family and things like that. Preparing for homecoming, when they put the dates out there, we already look at the calendar and say, okay, Thursday is the day.
Sure.
Through Sunday, or maybe take off Monday for that recovery period. Because I know everybody have seen those memes of James Brown on Friday. His hair is looking good. And Saturday he looking a little scruffy, and then Sunday he looking real broke down in that picture of what is it when you go to jail?
Oh, the mugshot.
Your mugshot.
The good mugshot.
And then Monday you in the casket talking about, oh Lord, because you tired. You went straight balls to the wall from Friday till Sunday, and you like, I need another vacation.
Sure.
I need a nap. So us being of a certain age now, how does that preparation prepare now versus when we were the young alumni?
Yeah, that part.
Getting out of school like 2-3 years.
It's interesting because you have to really
especially GEO.
You have to really be honest with yourself.
You do.
And you have to, and sometimes you don't think it or you don't feel it, but you have to know it. And like the way you maybe experience homecoming as an undergrad versus a young alumni versus older alumni. Well, you know what? We don't see as many of we see the rookies wear the heels. They wearing the heels and maybe the dude's a little bit too smooth to be out there in the sun at a football game to be wearing what you kind of learn. And ultimately you have to kind of, as you get older and smarter, when you know better, you do better. You dress for comfort and you plan a little bit better. And you know what? Hey, where am I parking? I'm gonna park here, the football stadium here. I might go to the plots after, they over here. I gotta go back to the car, which is here. And
you need a GPS roadmap to figure out how you're gonna hit these things.
You gotta dress the part, plan the part, rest and hydrate for the part.
That right there.
Those things are what you kind of learn. Oh, because you're young, I got a cup, I'm gonna walk around and do everything. No. Maybe at 21 you did that.
That cup will get you in trouble.
41, 51. You might want to plan your things out. I might want to park close to here so I can walk here and go there. You also want to, obviously, for the events, what we all know now as we've grown, we got to plan it out.
Got to.
I'm going to buy my ticket in advance for the game.
Correct.
I'm going to buy my ticket for this. I'm going to go to this one party and this one. I'm not going to do a day party and a night party and then do a pre-dawn. We're not doing that.
We're not going to make it because we're going to end up sitting up against a corner, or in the car, sleep.
Let me tell you, the most dangerous part about any homecoming, I know it goes across the board, is you leave the game and you go back to your hotel room or whatever and you're going to change clothes before you go
back out?
Yeah. I'm going to take a little nap. You might as well go to the Sunday service because you're done. You're done. You spend all day out in the sun at the football game. You go to the a little tailgate.
Your whole
I'm
night
go
is
back to the
over.
room, I'm gonna change clothes. I'm gonna put on my
You
stuff.
wake
go
up
to
3
the club.
o'clock in the morning and be like,
it's 3 in the morning. You might as
I'm
well-
done.
You just early for sunrise
I'm done,
service,
son.
so whatever
Sunrise,
you want to do. Just
get-
catch the gospel choir, catch the alumni
Get gospel
choir.
brunch and call it a
'Cause
day.
It's a wrap. It's a wrap. That, especially if you get like that's the most dangerous time.
Right.
That little in between time.
Right.
A lot of us have fallen victim to
Yeah,
that.
absolutely,
It happens.
absolutely. So, digging in a little bit outside of the events, the game, the step show, the pep rally, all of that. Let's talk about the tailgate. You know, that's a dangerous area. Tailgate is a good area, but tailgate is also a dangerous area.
It goes down to tailgate. I mean, I think Gotti said it goes down to the DM.
In the DM, it goes down to the tailgate.
It goes down to the tailgate.
It do.
But it's the best of times. I mean,
And the worst of times.
oh well, we can keep on the best. We can keep on the best. But it is a man. We love it. We love to see it, right? Especially the You know what gets me is the love on it. It's the love. It's like, man, you can walk by and it's like, man, I might know you. I had calculus with you back in, teen. Hey man, can I get a plate? Can I get
a rib?
I got a cup. I need
Just
some ice.
one rib.
Y'all got some chaser? Oh, let me get some of it. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
We say whatever, love, school love, and you keep it moving. And those tailgates, along with the football game, of course, but just like they start way before the football game, and last
early in the morning,
and last way after.
Way after. Yeah. I mean, that's a day party in itself.
It is.
Especially when you go from 10 to 10 to 10 to 10 to 10.
So did your pops used to tailgate?
Yeah, my dad used to tailgate. They used to go out at 8 o'clock in the morning after the young ones get out there at 3, 4 in the morning, set things up, and they get out there about 7, 8, see the tailgate, then they walk over, not too far away, to go see the parade.
Sure.
They found a tailgate that was close to the parade route, and then afterwards they would get in the car and then drive on campus.
Yeah.
They do tailgate just a little bit, then they go to the game, sit in their little specialty seats.
Sure.
Because they was highfalutin. And then afterwards they left at third quarter, and then they just walked around campus just to see more people, because more people congregate more after halftime. And then, after the game part, game piece. And then, with different yards, because we don't have, like, monuments on campus. The only monument that I could say that is very historical for us is Biddle Hall. But, with A&T, you have the 4 gentlemen who sat at the Greensboro 4, who sat at the lunch counter.
A&T 4, we like to call them.
A&T 4, that is a big area that a lot of people congregate at, and things like that. And down at FAM, they congregate at the Big Snake, the replica over there in South Carolina State. They congregate at the Square. So there are different places that people really congregate that you may miss.
Sure. Oh yeah, it's hard to catch all the spots, but it is a testament of the beautiful. I'm gonna probably utilize this too much, make it too good, but the conglomeration of the tailgate brings the food and the camaraderie, but also the bands and the great athleticism of the
student athletes,
the athletes, and the cheerleaders, and the weather and the music, and all of these things kind of come together.
Because everybody got to have a DJ.
Oh yeah.
Everybody got to have a DJ.
We got all that, and then just the family kind of fellowship, and we might have the Goldsboro Aggies to be over here, and the Greensboro Aggies over here,
the Charlotte ones,
and New York,
South Carolina, everybody is all together in different spots, but it's all love.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
So
how do you prepare for GHO?
Well, like I said, I try to plan. I try to plan out what I'm going to do, which parties I'm going to parties I'm going to hit. The years I want to try to do alumni band, I already know that I'm going to be a wreck the rest of the day, because that parade.
Done deal.
That parade plus the game, we're done.
Done deal.
I'm done. But ultimately disappointed. Drink your water. Tell your people, hey, I'm coming out. I mean, everybody knows it. Matter of fact, you don't have to tell anybody that you're going out. It's homecoming. Of course you're going to be. It's homecoming.
Right.
And that's what I just get ready for a good time. Take the days off. Take the Friday off. Maybe the Thursday afternoon off.
Right.
and get down 85 and get to where I need to go.
Get where you need to go.
But ultimately, get the outfits ready. If I'm gonna go out, ultimately during the day, you get to dress casually during the day. But if you're gonna go out for
you
the
gotta
night
get
party,
jiggy.
you might have, make sure we got everything
Sport
ready.
coat, something.
Make sure I touch up. I might put a little color on them.
You about to Beijing it? You about to Beijing it? You about to Beijing?
I'm joking. But yeah. How about you? How do you prepare?
Well, how I prepare is, again, I look at the schedule. I see what parties I need to do. I only do day parties. The heels and the glamorous, that's done for me because by 7 o'clock I want to be in the bed. Looking at First 48,
Hey.
Golden Girls. Or I might be looking inside of my eyelids after somebody done gave me too many of these.
Oh yeah.
Or a red cup or some fruit. I'm not supposed to drink. My daddy always told me to stay away from the fruit.
Eat the fruit.
Nope, he told me to stay away from the fruit. But that's how I prepare. With Smith, we normally start on Wednesday with the golden hour. Thursday, I'll do something easy. Friday, that's when everybody's in town. And of course, Saturday, I'm on the yard all day.
Okay.
And then Sunday, if I try to praise the Lord, I'm going to try. But when I wake up, I'm going to be like, Lord, thank you. Because I'm tired. I'm real tired.
No, I get that. One thing I actually do on Saturday, because I know that the drinks usually get me a little
Get the
excited.
flowing.
Shout out to my brothers, Kappa Kappa Psi, National Honor Band Fraternity. If I'm gonna do my one old man hop, I do make sure I go find a little quiet place. I might touch my toes. I might turn.
Oh, you trying to stretch?
I'm trying to
you
stretch.
Trying to stretch?
Because
Stretch.
I can't pull Aaron Rodgers out here and pop an Achilles at homecoming.
And then it's a wrap.
Because I tried to do a step, a little hop that I used to
And
do
then
back
folk
in
at home
the
gonna
90s.
have to look at you like, this is what you do?
I gotta go to work on Tuesday. Like,
This is
hey,
what you do?
Yeah, I'm in the booth, and so
Right.
I do that. Shout out to all the old frats over there.
Right.
They're still trying to pull them
Right.
hops off with the young cats. Hey, God bless them.
Right.
You got one good one out of me.
So-
I got one verse. One verse.
To pull it in, to wrap it up about HBCUs, I know a lot of people talk about HBCUs and then they also maybe step a little bit into PWIs, just a little bit. PWIs who went to PWIs, they come over to HBCU to have a little fun. What's that like?
I get it. I would too. I mean, look, man, much we talk about prime time, and he made prime from Jackson and went over to Colorado.
He left Braxton, went to Colorado.
That band ain't gonna learn skiing quick enough or net quick enough.
I swear they practicing net right now.
It's all good. One thing about about homecoming, it's inclusive. You come in, okay.
We gonna love you.
We gonna love on you, and you can get that. God bless you. Try to create that same environment at the PWIs. It's not that. But I ain't hating on it. I ain't mad at it. But I would come to homecoming too.
You come to HBCU
If I was
too,
at,
right?
let me say some names. If I was at UNCC, I go to John C. Smith and hang out. You know what I mean? If I was at,
And our homecoming is always the same weekend as UNCC.
If I was at UNCG, I would be over at A&T. I would.
You tiptoe over there?
If I was at
tiptoe
Florida
back
State,
over there?
I'll go over to FAMU and kick it with them.
Tiptoe?
With
the 100?
FUBU.
Tiptoe?
It's for us by us.
by us, FUBU.
But God bless you. It's all good. We love it, and we love that, and it's good that you can always come home. That's what makes it homecoming. Always come home.
Always can come home. That is
Come
the
on
whole
home.
thing. You
Come
can
on home.
come home, have fun, see people you hadn't seen in over 10, 20 years,
what's
laugh, talk, eat, and just feel the love. So it's homecoming season, y'all. Enjoy it. Pick a homecoming. Go on IG, go on Facebook, type in 2023 homecomings. There's a whole list out there. Go check out a South Carolina State. Go check out a GHO. Go check out Johnson C. Smith. Go check out, Savannah State. Go check out Allen University, Benedict College. Go check out all of these HBCUs just right here. Fayetteville State. Francis Marion, even though they don't have a football team, but they do have basketball. But they also do have homecomings too, as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed our conversation about HBCU preparation, homecoming season, and go online and check out a HBCU near you, Smith, A&T, Benedict College, Allen, Claflin, South Carolina State, Bethune-Cookman, Benedict College, something. Check it out. Feel the love, feel the energy, but prepare. Prepare. That's all I'm going to say. I want to thank my good brother Mike Staples, who did a great job today, who came to support and talk about A&T and things of that nature. So, Mike, I want to say thank you again.
Cheers.
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 Cheers. Cheers.
Happy homecoming, y'all.
Happy homecoming, because it does start next weekend for some schools. Goes through all through October and like the second week in November, and then playoff games start. So check out a HBCU, enjoy it. Even check out a PWI. Do the comparison. Comment below from the show. Tell me what you think. I love you for watching. Shades down. Glass up. Where we going next?
Cheers.